voting.
Go ahead.
All right, call the meeting to order. It is 6:02. All right,
And there's the agenda.
well, thank you. Okay, there's no one here to do public comments. So we'll pass that in. We can have a 5-minute check-in, if we so wish. We've kind of done that already with dinner. But maybe, Mike, you want to check in with anything?
I now have a 11-week-old baby, and I am very busy taking care of the baby, but he is doing well.
Good. How are you doing?
Hanging in there. I think I'm above an average of 6 hours a night of sleep, but
That's good.
I go back to work on Tuesday, and I have no idea how that's going to work. The direct care of our son takes about, I'm going to say, 10 hours a day at least. That's before we can do like anything else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, that'll calm down eventually. But right now, he's a wee little lad, and he needs lots of love and attention. So that's what he's getting.
Good.
Yeah, well, sweet. He's really sweet. Yeah. So dinner tonight was from Greg and Victoria's Gardens, pretty well.
Oh,
So
sorry to miss it.
that's my check-in, is that we're enjoying the very last of the fruits of summer.
I'm hoping the kale lasts a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah, I still have kale in the garden.
I spent we had to take out catalpa and a filbert tree.
Oh,
that
no.
were just beginning to fade away. So our neighbor, Kate Miller, is the third generation of tree surgeons on our street. And so his grandfather, his father, and Kate now have taken care of our trees. So he took them down, and we were able to give the wood away to the son of one of Becky's weaving friends, who has been using different kinds of wood to make spinning and weaving implements. So he came and took the catalpa and the filbert. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of that. And then I spent the afternoon cleaning up the little branches. So good afternoon on a nice fall day to be working outside.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob, grab some food if you like.
There's hot soup and salad.
Good, if I can find water somewhere.
No, you can't have that. There's a drinking fountain, right?
There's what?
Drinking fountain.
Yeah, good.
Is it up the stairs?
No, there's one on the first
Yeah,
floor.
okay.
Yeah.
So, when Rob comes back, I'll ask for approval. Well, it doesn't, are we okay? There are 4 of us present. If Rob's out of the room, and does it work on the minutes?
Well, is there more
Or
check-ins?
we can wait. Oh,
Is Roberta, well, we haven't heard anything from Dylan.
I'll let Roberta go first, because the thing I'm gonna mention, I need to grab
Okay.
okay.
for some wood.
Oh, my
There are napkins here if you want one.
Oh,
Stack them over there.
I'm really good.
And, oh, sorry, Mike.
It's all right.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, what a pleasure it is to be in person, honestly.
You should tell Mike about your trip over the weekend. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, going camping, glamping.
Perfect.
Another-
Where to?
In Cougar, Washington. Just
Did you
near
say-
St. Helen, Mount St. Helen.
Did you say Vancouver?
No, Cougar.
Okay. I was like Vancouver camping. I haven't heard of that one. But that sounds like fun.
British Columbia.
Oh, sorry.
you're okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, a little bit away from applying for jobs.
Yeah, yeah, way. Don't take any electronics with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Dylan.
All right, the thing I was gonna mention was Robin Wood's doing a repair fair December 10th. So that's something to be aware of.
I sent out that electric school bus thing. It's just kind of like
That was nice.
like there's things like that happening from time to time. The other thing I was going to mention is this morning I spent a bunch of time working on our West Linn refuse like franchise agreement. And we are meeting with them in early December, just kind of like an annual check-in, a laundry list of things to talk about, but one of them on the list is composting. So we'll bring
Okay.
that up again and
Good, good, good.
again a little bit.
We'll see if that.
I think there's still
okay.
interest and yeah,
So repair fair is when, what day?
December 10th, 10 to 1 at Robin One Station.
And with regard to the school bus, where, did you speak with the superintendent? Because I remember when Kim was trying to get something going like that, like 5 or 6 years ago, and just ran into a brick wall. And so I was just wondering, like,
I
what has made it different?
didn't talk to the superintendent, just
Okay.
talked to, other people involved in that kind of
Okay.
stuff. And I didn't really hear any feedback. It was just kind of like, here's this thing.
Oh, here's the
They
thing.
make it easy,
Yeah,
it's up
yeah.
to them ultimately.
So at least informing them.
Kind of, yeah,
Yeah, good.
encouraging it. Mhm.
Yeah.
I think they noted that Lake Oswego got awarded some money maybe last year, so.
Yeah.
local.
We need it more than they do.
Yeah, well, that's all I
Good.
had. Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Any news?
Any news?
That you can just say report.
Well, so the charging, I was gonna check on the grant program from ODOT. So we can't, they just opened it November 6th. We can apply if we get a business to partner with us. So it doesn't make much, what level is are the chargers at?
I think it's 2.
It's
Yeah,
Tuesday.
so they're level 2 chargers. They're helping pay for it. So it's not super fast.
Uh-huh.
But the area that is covered reaches down to, where the
Market choice.
Huh?
Market
No,
choice.
no.
Not Market
that's-
Choice, but down to the freeway. What's the hardware store down there?
Rose,
Oh,
Park
Rose.
Road?
Park Road.
Park Road, yeah.
Rose,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So that area we could.
Oh, good.
So I thought I would.
And it's right off the freeway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I thought I would, next steps, it's okay with you all, contact those folks and ask, is anybody interested?
Mhm.
The grants go up to 80% or $8,000 per charge.
That's great.
Yeah, so it's a fairly substantial.
big
whichever is
grant.
Least,
80% or
80% or 8,000,
$8,000.
whichever is least. So it's.
Is that
and
per
the-
charger or overall?
That's per charger.
Okay.
Yeah, and the money will, they're just gonna take applications until it's all gone. And this, as I said, they just opened it the 6th of November, phase 4. So,
That's wonderful.
yeah, so,
It's a possibility.
Who's the grantee?
or ODOT, yeah, yeah.
And are business involved to cover the 20% or who covers the other 20%?
I think we will have to, once I look at the application form, what it looked to me like the business could cover it, a municipality could cover it, depends on who's making the proposal. So one of the places they like doing it too would be apartment complexes where, so the bird houses up here are
Mhm.
covered.
Yeah.
They're a part of the blue area.
Yeah.
That's
And they're-
blocked off.
There are at least plans that are being considered right now to build a 350 unit
Yeah,
kind of multi-family housing development on Tandler and Blankenship.
Yeah.
So that would,
yeah.
I think I mentioned that just in thinking
Yeah.
about it
Yeah.
with regard to
Gas
Torrance
line.
Solar, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I'll follow up on this as long as we're all okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This would be a time when, Roberto, when you could talk about the letter that you got.
Yeah. So, we sent a letter to Wesleyan teachers, Wesleyan High School, about our tree plotter or tree inventory and canopy mapping initiative. This was sent to Gabe and Nancy, and Nancy responded that there are 3 teachers interested, and the teachers that are in the fields of forestry and ecology field studies. and Megan Mendel, the AP for Environmental Science and Ecology Field Studies. Waiting for their response because they were copied there, but I think they show interest, so we're just waiting to start working with the Oregon Department of Forestry and see how we can merge that grant and the students in the framework, see what is the scope and goals, and start working, at least finding the trees that have any disease. The ash borer.
Yeah, good.
Progress.
And yeah,
And thank you for the names,
oh, sure.
the links.
Yeah, that was fine. I just wanted to
Sorry.
help a little. Go ahead.
I do have another thing for the city. So the Superfund bill, the climate, I'm so tired. Climate Superfund bill is going back before the legislature this session.
Yeah,
So you all understand this make polluters pay bill?
yes.
Yes. So MCAT and other organizations are going to be recruiting people like you, Dylan.
Well, like
so-
you've got time.
city folks, city administrators, who would be willing and interested and willing to testify and perhaps take some quick training from folks like MCAT. Because the people who are this will benefit will be cities, counties.
Yeah.
I mean, the state, but cities and counties in particular.
Are you familiar with MCAT?
No.
No, sorry.
It's a new an
Climate
acronym.
Yeah.
For-
So
It used to be
called
Metro,
Metro
but
Climate
now
Action
it's
Team.
not Metro. They've
Okay.
changed the words so that it includes more of Oregon than the Metro.
Metropolitan, I think.
But it's a climate action.
It's motivating climate action together,
Oh.
embarrassingly enough.
Is that it? Oh,
Yeah,
it's even changed again.
No, that was what it was.
That was it, okay.
But anyway, it really is it's gonna benefit. What it does is it gets big fossil fuel companies to pay their fair share of past cleanup. So any cleanup we've had to engage in between 1995 and 2025, that the state has had to engage in, puts that into a big pool, big fund, and then that fund is accessible to cities, counties, private entities, but mostly cities and counties in the state, as mitigation and adaptation funds. So, suppose we decide we want to have a project, or that we've got concerns about our forest burning up in the next wildfire, and we need to have money to trim, prepare, and develop resilience. That would be the pool that we could access.
So is it only like for climate related issues? Could the money be used to kind of clean up the Blue Heron ponds?
Yeah. So the idea is as long as you can link that to adaptation, which I think would be easily enough done. So, yeah.
Good thinking, Greg.
Yeah. So the idea though is to get the way New York passed this bill successfully finally was Governor Hochul was dragging her feet. She wasn't going to sign it. And once NYPIRG, the Public Interest Research Group, just went around the state, talked to city managers, mayors, county commissioners, but not just electeds, but officials, people who are working within the cities, and said, we just need your testimony. Once that testimony came, she signed it in a heartbeat because the pressure was on her from the state level.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we do have a lobbyist and we can also do like written testimony too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
Yeah.
you have information. You
Yeah,
might like
plenty.
something. Okay,
Yep. So I'll be in touch. Make sure
Okay.
I get that passed on to you.
Excellent.
And the money comes from where again?
It will come from big fossil fuel companies.
Okay.
Yeah. So strict liability. So
Mitigate the carbon footprint.
Okay. Now I think we're ready for approval of the minutes. So all of those who are prepared and have studied carefully the September minutes.
Is it the September or? the
Yeah, it's
October?
both. It's September and
okay,
October.
September, okay.
Yeah, so first the September minutes, can you, those who approve of the September minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
I didn't
Pass
read
these
them.
out.
Okay.
Quiet, Mike.
Sorry. I'm sure they were great.
Got four, so. all right.
October minutes, those who are in agreement that those should be, what's the language? To approve the October minutes? Please say aye. Aye. October minutes are approved. Okay. Done. So, leadership roles, we were talking about this before the beginning of the meeting, but we can go over it quickly that I've been in touch with the sustainability Facebook group for West Linn and gotten 3 names, one of who's actually looks promising. And I can meet with her, but she couldn't come tonight. She was thinking about coming tonight. I can still meet with her. And you said you possibly have a friend,
Lawyer
Okay.
that lives nearby.
and Greg, you said possibly you're a couple you know.
Yeah, to letter to the
So-
towers, yeah.
That would be 3 possibilities, and the maximum, I believe, is 7, is it not?
Mhm.
So we only need 2 out of those 3.
And
Yeah.
you know where to direct people that are interested
To the
to apply on
website.
the website. Okay,
Yeah.
on the Community Advisory Group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. So we'll just get beefed up here.
Sounds good.
No, no, it's not me pinging. I turned it off. Okay, so that's good. Then we have leadership roles to look at, which was, I skipped that one because honestly, I'm not reading very well tonight because I had my eyes dilated this afternoon. Challenging. All right, so so leadership roles. Rob, Roberto, is either one of you able to step in January or as a co-chair?
Like what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Who wants to be there?
No, it's,
Been there.
it's great spot because we have to wait another year before you could step back in, or just 1 year?
I've been out for a year and a half, so I could step back.
So you
in,
could step back in.
But I think sharing it around makes
Yeah,
sense.
I
too.
can
Yeah,
step in.
short straw. That's how we. No.
Yes.
So yeah, Roberto's gonna do it?
Thank
Great.
you so much. That would be delight.
In front of that tree.
So are you taking, well, we need to know, are you taking my place or Greg's?
What, see, I'm Dan. I am only kind of filling in
Yeah, you're
because
Dan.
Dan stepped out.
But Dan was until 2 months ago, he was with us.
Yes,
And before that, you were gone for a year and
year and a half, yeah,
year and a half. So you could step back
I
in.
could. But what I'm saying
You're
is
saying that
that,
let's spread the wealth,
yeah, spread the.
that I should stay. So there's continuity of some
Well,
sort.
and you have, let's
Do
see, when did you start?
I have no idea.
I think you started,
In January?
summer ago. I think you've been doing it for a year and a half.
You don't
I
know.
can't remember the date either. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, all those who are witnessing them. I'm challenged, so I can't help that. Temporarily challenged.
Mhm.
Uh,
But the term's really only for
A
1
year.
year, yeah.
yeah, we just discovered that by looking at the rules.
Mhm.
But you've been doing it for a year now. So why don't you finish up the last half year?
Mhm.
And then somebody,
Until the
could-
summer thing?
yeah, and then somebody could come on
Okay.
board in the summer.
All right, so we'd have an overlap of half a year then.
Yeah, yeah,
That works.
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
okay.
You guys are so easy to work with. Okay.
Okay.
So now we have basically a little over an hour to prepare the annual report for next year. Mike, do you have a copy of the annual report, that the draft that
Yep.
Greg sent out?
I'm not
Okay.
listed as a member.
Wait,
In the other member in the draft.
oh, no, no, you're not.
I'm very offended.
the draft. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's not-
Get you on this.
Mike Carlson, right at the top. Well, actually, it should be under Roberto because alphabetically speaking. Kate is no longer a member. He has resigned.
Hmm.
So, and Dan has resigned. Oh, look here, it says right here, began August 24. So I'll go to August 26th, that'll be 2 years.
Mhm.
Okay. That's maximum. I have to leave then. All right, so then we are all listed here. So you do have a copy, therefore, that was my question. You have a copy.
Disappeared for about a half second.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Okay. All right.
One thing maybe before we jump into, I can close this screen, I did want to let you know that the new annual report form came out just today.
So
Got
anything else?
approved by the mayor and the city
Okay.
manager. So
Oh,
there's
good.
one small change, which is this question. It's a little different because council goals are 2-year goals now. So they're going 2025 to 2027.
Hmm.
And now we were given these work plans. So they're kind of wanting to format it like what on the work plan, like what's the status of where we are on these things? And then is there anything else that we need to, do we need to approve or to amend the work plan? So that's kind of the language. So we can, on that section where we just kind of have goals, we can probably just fit it into that format.
Okay.
Something
Okay.
to think about. I just want to
Okay.
bring that up since that it's
I'll just make a note to change the format. And are you going to? Is this online and for the city, or are you going to
And
send
now
this
it
to?
is.
Now it is.
What I'm
So
like.
it's,
The new draft.
Oh, I just brought it up.
I know.
but it's online, you're gonna modify and it's gonna be shared, or you're gonna send a copy back to us with the change?
Well, I already sent the new form to
Yeah, you
everyone.
sent
Got
today,
that
didn't you?
today. The new like blank form,
Okay,
the community,
Today?
yeah, annual report forms.
okay,
So we'll just
Yeah.
be able to just plug this into that.
okay.
And if you want me to help with that, I can, however you guys want to do it.
So right now we see the content on this one.
Yeah, this is the
Oh, here
one
it
Greg
is.
and
Yeah, I
Victoria
just didn't
worked
see
on.
the form at the
Mhm.
bottom of the email.
This is the
Sorry,
one we
got it.
posted
Okay,
for now. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Um. So, do you folks just want to go through section by section and talk about it? I think this is so well prepared. I don't think there's going to be a lot of work to do except for folks to say, I get it, or I want to see a change.
Right, and this is thanks to Victoria and me getting together and just kind of.
Thank you.
It seemed like it was going to
For
facilitate.
being organized and getting ahead of it.
Right.
But
Appreciate it. Yeah.
I should mention that we don't ordinarily meet in December because the third Thursday in December is awful close to holidays. And so we generally don't meet. So Mike, no meeting in December. So we need to finish this tonight and then send out a final draft to everybody.
I know in the past the finalization of these drafts has been an email round and round.
Right, right.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're just worrying about the content of this and then we're gonna have to plug it into the new.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And I think that what would be particularly helpful is like just corrections and additions and things that we think we could drop.
Accomplishments number 2, published articles where?
Let's actually go back to meeting times and dates and location first.
Okay.
I was just, did we in fact meet all of those times? It's like what
Yes.
Victoria and I were trying to
I think
reconstruct.
there was one other we missed because there wasn't quorum. And I have that.
It wasn't summer, it wasn't with the fair?
No, in July, we didn't meet because of the fair.
Right,
And okay, September's missing here, and that must have been the one we did not meet because we didn't have quorum.
no, except we just approved the
Minutes.
next September
So
minutes,
That's not it.
so September
Is it
should be.
August we didn't meet?
Okay, I have to go look. I looked on that and then I, be darned if I know what I did with my notes.
Actually, would you have it in your information, Dylan?
Yeah. I
In
can
terms
look
of
it up.
August?
I can look it up here.
Yeah, there was one we didn't meet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, July,
January,
not
February,
December.
March, April, May, June, July.
There's August.
It was July was missing.
Just
July should be missing.
August, September, October, November.
Okay. What do we have?
So we got January, February, March, April, May,
And
June.
cover is,
Yeah,
what is it? Minute, what?
if there's a minute and video
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
then
Maybe
look
the
like,
video didn't,
so everything
So we
except
can
July.
add Sep-
Everything except July. Okay,
We
good.
need to add September.
We need to add
Yeah, add
September.
September.
Yeah, all right. Okay, ready for accomplishments? Why don't we all take time to read through numbers 1 and 2?
You know, my suggestion for this first one would be maybe make this short and then I can just attach the report from parametrics
Okay.
again, or.
The only value that I see in it is just kind of not losing their
the point,
recommendation.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then just saying it again, I think means that it'll at least just reiterate.
It's fine. Do you guys want to leave?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Because then we have to go through the document and we forget what is exactly the
Yeah.
points, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, I'd even like to see these listed instead of in paragraph form. Just the,
Bullet,
Oh, so just as bullets,
sure.
Do
Okay.
Yes.
sub-bullet.
Yeah, I like that too.
okay?
Fit in the new format. The new-
Did you hear his question?
Yeah,
No. I did
it'll
not.
fit in the new format, right?
Yeah.
Okay, number 2.
So
Again,
move
if you
the
published
article
articles,
in the tidings.
okay, that should just reference that.
It is. It's in that sentence. I'll underline it.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
Right.
put the in the tidings after the word articles.
Well, it is.
No, it isn't.
no,
It's a-
publish.
Well, no,
articles
it's there
in
later.
writing.
It's way later. Publish articles
blah, blah,
in the
blah.
tidings
Okay,
about electric, it just move your,
okay, move the
There's
in the
one place.
tidings closer. Okay, got it.
that is tighter.
Yeah.
Not grammar for 40 years.
Exactly.
Can't help myself.
You
Thank
could
you.
do the German bit and have the verb at the end.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And some
Yeah,
verbs are like
again.
prefix.
as long as you don't
Yeah.
end with a preposition.
And
You
so
don't actually
Mike,
have to make the changes
with
yet.
number 3, were you able to kind of move forward with that whole effort to kind of do that energy audit?
I got the
Did we
data
say-
and that's as far as I got.
Okay,
I know
Well,
Roberto, you had expressed some interest in like being involved in that analysis.
Yeah, I saw what you sent me. Was thinking still how to make it more automated process with the city, maybe in real time or like without needing human intervention, using AI and all these tools. But
Oh,
Live
we can talk.
dashboard.
Yeah,
so shall we move number 3 to goals instead of accomplishment?
maybe we can
yeah,
I think so.
because
Yeah.
it's not an
because how much gasoline the city spent, how much money they spend, we can corroborate how much carbon footprint
Yeah,
there.
okay, so we just moved that one. That's all right.
Good.
4. Greg, you want to address that one since you talked with Kara?
Well,
Yeah, we all
it's there.
Yeah,
So I don't even know, like, it's not so much an accomplishment, it's just something that we did. But it was kind of opening up the possibilities of moving in a particular direction.
I'd leave it here.
Yeah.
On something we addressed and at least met with
Yeah.
somebody.
And I would just add, Kara Staylor, Director of the Green Energy Institute at Lewis Clark Law School.
Okay,
Director of the Green Energy. Green Energy what?
institute.
Institute.
What was the last part after that?
At
At
Lewis
Lewis and Clark.
Law School. That's a lot to put in there.
And remember, he also invites you and Rory to their off-the-record sustainability meetings. Yeah. So if you're ever interested, if you
Okay.
decide, if you both decided you're interested, let me know and I can get her to get in touch with you. Because they get sustainability managers and small city mayors together and it's completely off the record.
Mhm.
Scheme and plan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
No.
That's right. Probably, yeah. Whoops.
Meetings like that are allowed.
Yeah, good.
It's just like an internal meeting
Yeah.
like we have all the time here. It's nothing secret. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. It's planning. Not decision making.
I would break that into 2 sentences after all of that addition, but you can figure out how to do that.
So any other changes to that other than Director of Green Energy Institute?
Make it into 2 sentences instead of 1.
Yeah.
5 is really clear. 6 is very clear.
Although 5, I don't know whether we could say it's an accomplishment, but it seems like an accomplishment that
And
the council is
we
dealing with.
We
Pre-coding.
encouraged city council to engage. Does that work? We did that much. City council did.
I think we got about halfway through it at the council.
Yeah,
That's sort of
'cause-
2 phases, existing properties and new construction. I think we covered
Right.
existing properties.
Yeah, the hard part was the next part. So,
Yeah. Okay.
So for the tree inventory and canopy mapping, are we interested to that as goals for 2026 or the progress made?
it seems like it's still pretty much a goal.
Yeah.
That we started this, and we're gonna try to continue it, yeah. So are there any other accomplishments that you can think of? Okay. There
Are
are.
we all got t-shirts? I don't think that's an accomplishment.
Okay.
Well, it took some labor.
I was gonna say, you had to go through quite a bit to make that happen.
Right.
There's actually another bag of them in my closet, but
Um,
I'm waiting until we have new members.
We could add, there was the operation building sustainability features meeting that
Yeah,
people participated in.
that was a good, yeah.
And that was a council goal, so that would be a good one. to
Okay,
add.
let's thank you very
Okay.
much, Dylan. We met with, that was a nice meeting too.
I mean, you also held a joint meeting with council. Did you get that on there?
Yeah, I think that as part of the parametrics. Yeah.
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 You also, we did, kind of gave a recommendation about the EV charging, like pricing. That was something that happened.
Yeah, the grant or that.
No, like what we should charge,
Yeah, for your.
like 125% of the cost, and then they're like monitoring that. Maybe bring it back in the future. We realize that. We kind of gave a recommendation on that.
And I participated in the waterfront
Yeah,
planning.
that's a great one to add.
Okay, that's another one, yeah.
Getting more accomplished by the moment.
I already forgot the first one I just added. I kept going.
Recommendation for the pricing on the
okay.
charging.
Oh, it was op center. I'm sure there's more. People can always
That's that, yeah.
think a little bit on that too.
Well, it really helps just go over the minutes.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, which we did,
You did.
but,
Mhm.
you know, I hadn't thought of those particular items as
Mhm.
being accomplishments. But I think, fair enough, we
Mhm,
were there.
yeah.
Mhm.
Can we put a verb in number 7? Mike Carlson and Greg Smith presented to the Westland,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm better at grammar.
Kind of incomplete.
Okay,
It's finite verbs.
no, my writing inclination say made presentation to the Westland Garden Club.
do it.
Right.
You want me to change it?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
yeah.
He's doing,
Mike Carson and Greg Smith made presentations, yeah.
okay. Is that one or is that plural?
Presentation, one presentation.
One, a presentation, not plural.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Keep thinking while I'm just like writing.
Okay.
I'm, yeah.
And you can change this language a little bit as placeholder.
Um, you want to, do you want to put that Greg participated in that, or do you want to say that we
However
did?
you-
whatever you-
Were you representing us when you did that?
Yeah,
Okay, then okay, great.
I was the SAB representative. That's the reason I was on it.
All right, okay, I'd forgotten that bit.
Picture that came with the people announcing it today.
What is?
The picture from above the falls that they
Mhm.
released. That's great.
Uh-huh.
Open it, yeah.
I am so excited about those falls and the potential and what's happening on both sides of the river. I've been waiting for this 35 years. 40, yeah, 50,
It happens.
it will.
I just, well, I really wondered being able to do the locks again. That was so much fun, like when you could. Yeah, it would really be nice to be able to do it again. There's something about just having the water go down and then go back up. when you're in the kayak with it.
I've looked at the challenges. It's sad that those same challenges are still true, but I think they belong there.
And overcome them.
The only way I see of overcoming that is to have more industry in West Lynn, and apparently there's no property available for
Mhm.
industry. And we're taking out the publishing, I mean, the paper mill.
Yeah.
So now what?
Yeah, I mean, and I
Or
don't know
in
if you've been following, I mean, we're headed for budget trouble, and you know, the council's recently had, and Luke can jump in on this, the council's recently had 2 or 3 at least big meetings talking about budget and like, what are the big things the city needs and what funding sources, bond levies, fees, you know, all the ways to make more money because we are headed.
The cliff,
Not such a great place in the next couple of years.
Where did you say?
a cliff.
Like, over the falls, you know?
Because if the state fixes its linkage with federal tax, if they fix that, would that help at all?
I'm not sure it would help. I don't think it would solve the problem.
Yeah.
I think the deficit's pretty big. Yeah.
Where are we going and why are we in this handbasket?
We seem to be in the sandbasket a
Yeah.
lot. Like, you know, the ARPA funding helped us this last budget, I think. I know that kind of like
What was the ARPA funding?
the American Rescue Plan.
Oh, okay.
like COVID related
Yeah,
type of thing.
yeah.
We got a couple million, I think, that really helped.
The main
So,
issue is the divergence between the rate our tax base grows and the rate of inflation for all the services we must buy.
Oh,
And this,
Thank you.
The thing's more
Thank you.
expensive, but yeah. they can cover.
yeah, so we just need somehow to. I don't know.
So our tax receipts don't keep up with inflation?
precisely.
And is that largely tied to Measure 5? And the
Yes,
kind of
I
the
believe so.
restraint that is placed upon property taxes with regard to,
Yes,
property values
precisely.
have increased, but they can only increase so much because of Measure 5. But at the same time, I look at how much our property taxes go up each year. And there are times that I kind of thank goodness for Measure 5, although I really opposed Measure 5 when we first came here.
I did
Well,
too.
nobody likes taxes.
Well, no, it's just the amount, and particularly like if you're a person on fixed income.
Sure.
And more people in West Linn are on fixed incomes. It becomes a dilemma.
And Westland got
But
stuck.
if you
in
want to
like-
preserve and expand the services of the city, it costs money.
No, there's no question about it.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Dylan?
Oh, part of it, I'm not gonna say it exactly right, but you know, our tax rate was fixed at a low number because of these measures.
Right, no,
Compared to other cities.
two other
that
cities, yeah.
Were higher at that time. when they
Yeah.
got that, and it
Yeah.
really- It has hurt us for one
Yeah.
time.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
so unfortunate.
There's no fix for that.
Not unless there's some legislative fix, I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
which doesn't seem like fun anymore.
so I don't think we're gonna add or change anything about our challenges.
Any other challenges that people can think of aside from that?
I saw in the paper one of the challenges is keeping a full 7 on our committee,
Uh-huh,
on our board.
that's true, yeah.
And honestly, it made me feel better to see that we're not the only one.
No,
Oh, so other community advisory groups are having a similar.
Yeah, there was a piece in the Westland
I
Tidings
didn't see that.
yesterday that
Uh-huh.
listed at least 4 or 5 of the advisory boards are
Uh-huh,
in need of.
Really?
Mhm. So, not to feel bad.
everyone's busy, yeah, everything,
Mhm.
hard to keep up. Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't write down what they were, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have 45 minutes and we're looking at goals. We're gonna add number 3 from the other side, the energy use data into one of the goals. That'll give us 15 if we keep all of these.
yeah, and I think we probably don't need to keep all of them, but
So,
many of these came from the goals that were agreed upon with the city during the summertime.
right,
Yes,
so I kind of think we need to
Yeah.
keep those. I mean, I know we need to. What is the format? Can you show us again how the format's going to?
Yeah,
change.
the memorandum, right?
I closed it, but it's essentially
Yeah.
using the work plan and
Oh.
say, you know, update us on the work plan item,
Yeah,
and then what else is there besides?
Like
Yeah.
with this wording from the, yeah.
So basically, we should begin with the work plan.
That would be what I would think, yeah.
Okay.
Say, like gas powered equipment, here we are.
okay,
You know,
All right.
this one consultant, and below that you can add.
What is conservation pricing?
It's related to like, water use. So, you know, incentivizing people to use less water. And I haven't heard that, and that's something UAB should lead and then involve us, and I haven't heard anything about that yet.
I remember a long time ago having a discussion with Counselor Breik about this, and I think she was under the impression that that might even require an update to the charter, and that it would
Yeah,
be a
we do,
relatively difficult thing to implement.
you are right. Yeah, there is like a 5% per year limitation, I think, in the charter.
I think she said something too about how like there's a provision in the charter that prevents like uneven rate application across the city, and that like you can't charge some people more than other people.
Okay.
Might be misremembering that, but I know her impression was that it was something beyond just a like an ordinance.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it is challenging.
Yeah, interesting. So do you know what is the cause or what is mainly is it household usage of water or?
I don't know.
And the city is struggling because it's getting
Well, I
more
mean, our-
expensive to provide the water.
Yeah, I mean, our water infrastructure is aging, like all infrastructure, and our water rates aren't necessarily keeping up with it to keep our infrastructure going.
So we need households to reduce the consumption.
It's part of it, yeah.
Do you think in summer changes?
Oh, it definitely goes up in summer, yeah.
Sprinkler?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I modified my system from sprinklers to irrigation.
Hmm.
And in that helps. But it takes investment.
Mhm.
Sorry, my home.
So it sounds like, given the task that's before us, it would be useful to have the 2025 goals that were decided upon in that meeting during the summer.
The work
up-
plan. you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
up on the screen
Sure.
so that we can talk about each of them
Okay.
more systematically.
Well, I'm trying to match what's here on the priorities and work plan with what we have here, and not everything is, we don't have all of these on here.
Exactly.
So that's why
We need
I'm
to,
saying that we ought to look. There are, actually, if you look at the remaining, I tried to capture almost all of them, but I'm just thinking that let's look at the actual language and then,
put the exact word. Yeah.
yeah. And then kind of for each one, kind of assess where we're at with regard to it.
Okay, so if we start with the ones that are on the piece from Mayor B, then the first one is gas-powered equipment, which is number 2 on our goals list.
Right.
But we need to put gas power equipment, right? Or something.
What do
like that.
do we?
We need to include the same words or?
I mean, it's pretty helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
We're moving from the August 1st memorandum to the middle instead.
okay, so that one translates pretty well.
So keep what we've got.
So we're going to substitute what we have for what's written here.
It seems like we could just use what's there.
Yeah, just
Which use,
try to map, but not.
Yeah,
yeah,
go there.
keep that
yeah.
and not this one.
Okay.
Okay. And I couldn't find number 2 consultant.
No, I think, Victor, we keep our goal,
Mhm.
but we just word it as the.
Yeah, so I don't see.
So
the
I guess my
consultant goal.
suggestion, Dylan,
Here.
is not trying to revise this.
Okay.
Let's go just to the goals from the summer. And then, and see whether we want to make any kind of change on any of that in terms of updating.
Okay,
So high impact projects, right?
Yeah.
With consultant assistance, but we are not gonna have more consultant assistants. We are just taking the report, and so we can say according to report from the consultant, we are continuing with these other points or these other goals,
Wait a second. So on August 1st, we
which
agreed to.
are, yeah, which are gas power, LED, right? So we can word it in a way like from the consultancy
Okay,
effort, the high impact projects we together identify where, or they suggested to focus on. And we have the HVAC technologies, we have the, right?
Right, so,
yeah.
So we don't need to
That's
put
it.
exactly as it is, number two. but
No,
we-
no.
We can check our goals and just include the word that as part of the consultancy effort, this is a high impact project we are continuing
Mhm.
working with on 2026. No? Well, that's a suggestion, I don't know.
I need to make clear what we're doing. So council wants 2025 to 2027 priorities, right?
Mhm.
Get these on the first of August.
Mhm.
One easy way to do this would be to these over here and then make sure we don't, where the duplication is here.
Mhm.
There's-
Get rid of the duplication, and what's left over, we can list as additional goals.
yeah, we could add
Yeah,
additional
same.
goals to it, but let's, I think we need to
Because
kind of
we have-
address this.
We have mobbed that more goals and map to
Yeah.
some of this.
Right, that's what I mean, yeah.
And
We
we
can at
have,
least do that, and then.
Yeah. and it's gonna be goals for 2026, 2027, or?
And then I can use.
No, I think it's just all 25 to 27.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise, I don't know what that does to our annual report next year, but I'm not worried about that now.
Great.
Okay,
Again, we can work on this, all those like details later. This is gonna
Okay.
Yeah.
be a little bit of brainstorming, but that would be
Okay.
perfect. Let's get the main thoughts out there.
Get this puppy done tonight.
Um, I was a little stuck on how you want to word this. If anyone has thought.
Yeah. From the consultant, we have many high impact projects, right? We can use the work or.
Add to that however you want. And again, I can take from the one. Oh,
because a
you
number
have as
of,
an accomplishment. I'm sorry.
oh, well, yeah, it's take from the comments, but there are a number of things that are among the goals that were drawn from the parametrics.
Mhm.
So
Continuing
many
or-
of them could be basically put as kind of subheadings underneath two.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So like EV charging is
Yeah.
one,
Yeah, okay.
so that could go underneath it.
yeah. And
I mean, should I just list them all out?
Well, I would say
got those
the
over.
ones that we have underneath here are the ones that we have decided, just judging from minutes, that we wanted to address.
Mhm.
So the EV charging would be one of them. And then kind of looking down to the other items that fit there. Inventory businesses capable of repairing appliances and other household items. Develop policy regarding purchase of alternative fuel and EV or hybrid vehicles. Actually, from number 9 to 12 are from the parametrics
consultant.
recommendations.
Gotcha.
So what you could do, instead of
Okay.
having to put them all up there, you could say, work towards addressing high impact projects outlined by parametric C numbers,
9 through 12,
whatever whatever it amounts to.
and then just,
Because the overall goal is to capitalize on what parametrics
Right.
did for us.
or as long as it doesn't matter if it's all listed at the top under the,
I'd like the idea of putting them under
Yeah,
okay,
my personal.
yeah, I think it just keeps it at the top.
We can do under that.
yeah, that looks good.
We probably can add that.
From the bit that I picked up in terms of your conversation with Kelbrick and Mike about conservation pricing,
Hmm.
does that really seem like a reasonable thing for us to address? It almost, from what you had said, it seems like it would be so complicated that it probably doesn't make sense to include it.
Well, I mean, it's a council goal and council did specifically ask
to
SAB to be involved.
involved, okay,
That little asterisk is like direct council goal.
okay, okay,
Will only be involved ancillary, like,
okay,
like a little bit, I think. I
okay,
don't think it's gonna be, I don't hope it's gonna not be a big thing for us.
yeah,
UAV should be leading that.
okay.
Yeah.
So it seems like the EV charging is now up above, so it could be eliminated. Oh, well, it should be up because of the EV charging thing was one of the things that they had really recommended.
Mhm.
Oh, so there it is in C, yeah.
Yeah, really.
And see, they had also recommended that we develop that policy with regarding the purchase of EV vehicles or EVs by the city.
Mhm.
So, oh, and that's there, that's B, yeah, yeah,
It's
okay,
there. And this is something I can do later. It's like, probably should, like, as part of it being an update, I should say, like, Parametrics gave us a draft report. I've given it to Public Works.
okay, just,
So it's in their lap, so that will be the update.
yeah,
Okay.
that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then similarly, like the update with regard to working with the city and local businesses, Rob's exploration.
Yeah.
Of, the possibility of kind of tapping into state funds.
Grant resources or something. Let that work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And with the green bonds, I did some research about that. And at our meeting in January, I can provide information about like what's happening in other cities.
Which number is that?
The green bond is 2D, investigate with staff.
It was 12.
It was number,
Right there.
there's, okay, thanks. All right, so those are all moved to number 2. Okay. That works.
So that was actually, that's number 4. And in the goals for 26, I had written down, promote and support sustainability upgrades and
Oh, okay.
anticipated facilities. This would include LED lighting, energy efficient HVAC
Okay.
technologies, et cetera,
Uh,
which is,
Plug that.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
So EV charge, we get rid of number 4 as it is, now it's up above, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can get rid of 4.
and 9 through 12 are, yeah. And that leaves 6, 7, and 8, and 13 and 14 to add on later, as far as I can tell.
So let's keep on going down this list. I think the education piece, good job.
Yes, it just, yeah, and it includes the old time fair, which we had not included.
This is complete. Or I
Yeah.
guess waterfront.
Waterfront is complete, but who has been serving on Vision 43? Because I haven't been.
Nobody that I know of.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think that planning has reached out to CAGs, including maybe this group, just kind of like, here's the thing, you want to give us some feedback? Don't remember that.
I've never seen anything like that.
It was public, right? But not.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
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 But I can,
Okay.
So maybe a goal can be getting involved in Vision 43 review with detail.
And
Yeah, you could say that the waterfront vision is, that all of that's completed.
Yeah. So waterfront portion of Vision 43,
Uh-huh.
probably. But it says, and 43 plans, Vision 43 plans.
No, we really haven't been involved in the Vision 43.
Yeah, because I got a specific request to join the waterfront, but that was the only. And with regard to, the new public works building. Oh, indoor recreation,
yeah, and
We-
that's a direct council goal, yeah.
we've, okay, because like I met 2 summers ago
Right,
with the architects, with
right.
that, but nothing in
happened
between.
for a long
Nothing
time.
has happened,
It's kind
yeah,
of been
so,
sitting there, and, they're talking about other options like scale down. I haven't heard a lot on that
yeah,
lately. It could come back as a scaled down project. But yeah, I think there's nothing for us to actively do on that one.
uh-huh.
Just a wait until we're.
Can't wait too long. The architect's almost 80. His sister's a really good friend of mine.
And
Okay.
I guess, does the council, Lou, have any specific ideas about with regard to community engagement and belonging?
Yeah.
And what that means in
Did
terms
you
of
see what
our
he's
work?
wearing tonight?
Hmm?
I mean,
Yes, right.
Yeah.
right there. No,
I mean,
I
it's
think that's
really
just ongoing work,
Right.
you know.
It's just something, it's just to kind of keep an awareness of it. So like if we decide to, do an education campaign that we are thinking about reaching out to the underserved population, it's just kind of like, in anything we do, just kind of thinking about
Okay,
how to reach everyone or how all the different marginalized groups are affected by decisions or recommendations we might make.
okay.
That's kind of like a standing thing on every.
On every
Yeah.
CAG.
Every CAG has that. Just
Okay.
kind of like in all the work you do, kind of stay aware, keep it top of mind.
that's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I'm afraid they're so marginalized, I forget to think about them.
Mm.
I'm not.
Community gardens, lots of community gardens. We need to start figuring out how to allow more people to grow their own food.
I just ran across an article published in the Tidings in 2001 when Ken Worcester was first doing the community garden at Fields Bridge.
Uh-huh.
Now, the shovels went in the spring. And he said, yeah, we're going to have lots of community gardens. That was 25 years ago.
So, yeah, that could be dropped.
Is there anything you want to say?
Actually, do we have any notion of what the supply demand situation is for community gardens? Is there a waiting list of people who want them?
There are
Oh, yeah.
30
Always.
people on the list
Wow.
and
We need
60
to open
plots.
another one.
Well, I've talked to Megan about that.
Maybe in
And,
Willamette,
and
in
it's
the
a
park.
cost a lot for the park system to open another community garden. She said $10,000 just to get the water main put in.
Because I know we had considered the possibility of like garden plots in Mary S. Young, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a question, you need a place where there's parking, where there's access so chips can be delivered, and where there is water.
Yeah.
Already a main there, or it doesn't have to be extended. She said it's really expensive. And I was very disappointed.
Big lot on Summit.
That's good. That creates more,
Other stuff.
people it's gonna be in the way.
All we can do is encourage people to use unused alleyways.
Or replicate the practices in the garden in their own house.
No light,
Dylan, you got-
terrible soil and no sunlight.
I think
That's
so.
what
I'm
it
feeling
matters.
pretty good about where we are.
Clay?
Get rid of these, marks.
Right. I
So
have-
let's see, let's,
I haven't bought so much dirt.
so the ones that were not there is to review the Westland. It just seems like that's more than anything else, just the sort of thing that we should probably do each year, if not every other year.
Mhm.
Is go back
Reasonable.
to those plans and say like, where do we stand now?
Yeah,
What can we possibly address? So just,
Mhm.
so that seems like a
I mean,
straightforward.
the consultant did do that, in making their recommendations.
Yeah.
But yes, also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, let's see, draw on sustainability principle. Oh, well, that number 9 could be dropped because that's already included in what's above.
Okay.
That one, participate with, I think that was
You don't
in
understand.
the,
we had that here in number 6,
yeah, in the.
the draft
Hmm?
on number 6 talks about resilience.
Yeah, right. Was that part of any of the goals with regard to, what was developed with the city?
With the consultant, you mean?
No, like with the summer, at the meeting with the city council. and- No, actually, the 26, 27 goals are the ones that are bolded up there, the only ones that were agreed upon by the council?
Oh, as far as goals,
Yeah.
or their actual priorities,
Let's try to
So-
map everything on those.
I would have to look. Yeah, gas powered equipment.
Okay.
Consultants, conservation pricing.
Okay, so that's it, yeah.
Waterfront, indoor recreation, and engagement.
Okay.
Those were all the
Oh,
council priorities.
okay.
EV chargers is already there in the number 2, but you have it in the other bullet, right?
Yeah, scroll down.
Because
So
like
the
two
way
point
Dylan-
B is EV chargers, and then you have also. Oh, you remove number 4. Yeah.
You got it right. So if you go down further, so you get 6, 7, so those are the council, and then the rest is our stuff. I don't think there's any duplication.
Where are we putting the tree, Matoria, and canopy mapping?
That would be an add down here.
It's not part of the priority, I think.
It's not in the council priorities, no.
Yeah.
It wasn't the idea to start in city parks.
Yeah, everything that is public, maybe it's school, maybe part of it.
Yeah, I think the idea was, if this is a thing that keeps going,
Yeah.
start it in the park,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's information,
see how it goes, and
and
then,
then start doing walk-in, walk-outs, then little by little.
Can I make a comment on number 10?
I can elaborate more on that.
I think Leah.
Listen.
Basically,
Did you have
I've been
something to say,
wondering
Lou?
about yes, I've been wondering about our system of walkways and trails. Right now, they're generally signed as essentially no exits. But I think we need to consider the walkways as a system that connects our community. And we need signs that, basically, first of all, maps of the walkways. And secondly, signs that although they do forbid cars from going through some of the cul-de-sacs, do permit bikes and pedestrians, and in fact encourage them to go through the trails that connect the cul-de-sacs. Anyway, it's something I have
Isn't
an
that
interest in.
Parks Department? No, isn't that the Parks Committee?
Or the TAB.
It turns out
Trans-
some of the trails are essentially owned by the parks and some by actually the highways, the roads.
Oh. But yeah,
Who's got that map? Or is there one?
we have a trail map.
No trail
Yeah,
map.
and then Public Works does have, maps about sidewalks and where sidewalks missing and where like high priority sidewalk projects
Yeah.
and things like that. And I know that TAB has taken on some of that prioritizing,
Mhm.
also related to like sidewalks near schools and things.
Yeah.
Safe routes to school. But thinking of.
But there's
But I
several
think
in
we
my-
ought to be thinking, I think we ought to be thinking about the trails as a system, a transportation system.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
So I would say for transportation, and I think that when we say working with the Transportation Advisory Board,
Yeah.
maybe that's the sort of thing
Essentially,
that it would
Yeah.
relate to that.
yeah, I think that-
Really explore, trying to strengthen the trail system.
Can we
in
add
West
that?
Lynn.
Can we add that
Is there-
number there?
Right.
It's
For
number
example-
10, yeah.
Number 10, for example, strengthening the trails. No.
Can walk.
Um, considering the trail as a system.
Including trail system.
And there are electric bikes and electric scooters now. And I think that can actually offload some of the highways, automobile traffic.
Yeah, because at the end, we don't need to create new lanes, but at least identify them, people know it's safe, right? Or it's gonna be enforced to be safe.
That's a little bit of both. I mean, there are definitely gaps in bike paths and sidewalks and yeah. They're all identified. There's like a lot of maps Public Works has in their transportation system plan. And other places, I think, yeah.
The Rosemont project, fixed bike paths nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So it used to be that, once you passed, or the end of the street, there was no bike path to ride.
Yeah.
It's all the way down to Summit Street. Nice.
Good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I guess my question would be with 8 through 15. Do we want to hold on to all those?
Do we want to what?
Hold on to them? Do we want to include those in the goals? Kind of over and beyond the
Yeah.
ones that were
Let me go back to
kind of
Mhm.
defined by the council?
Yeah, I mean, these could be listed as FAB defined goals. So.
Mhm.
I think that's good. What is number 12? Greg, what's exactly the?
I think
I know.
Victoria and I were talking about that,
Yeah.
given her interest in trying to figure out like what our involvement might be. And I think it was more than anything else, just potential monitoring what that impact of the Fifth Street property would be on the Willamette wetlands.
So the Fifth Street property is happening.
Well, we don't know.
We don't
whether
know
it's
yet.
happening, but
Okay.
just
We
kind
need
of
to continue probably engaged with it.
Yeah.
That's good.
just
Yeah.
monitoring.
We can't make recommendations,
Yeah.
it's not a business, but we can keep track of what they're doing, so
As individuals, you certainly can, yeah.
Yeah.
can we have it on as an SAB goal then?
I mean, thanks.
Monitor.
We're just looking
Yeah.
at it.
I think we
Wait,
can do reports like,
Uh-huh.
hey, we found this and this is.
Okay, then I'm happy to keep all those there because this is for 26, 27 or for
25,
25.
27.
25 over.
Mhm. I mean, that's when they made them, right? Their council priorities.
It's
They made
over.
them for 2 years to kind
Give
of
it up.
match the budget. Yeah,
All right. 27 at the end of 27?
I knew you were gonna ask that. And the fiscal year 27, I think.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, number
So this is
30.
only through next July, it'll be, okay,
yeah, you gotta get on it.
let's
Not
get
as
busy.
much time as
Get
you think,
cracking.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot
Leave
of
it there.
things.
Number 13 is great.
So Dylan, you're the one who's basically gonna live with this.
Well, I mean, that is my feedback is, it's a lot.
Right, right.
I mean, and it doesn't hurt to leave. Like, these are all things that are kind of,
Yeah.
we're thinking about. I think the idea being, council wants us to focus on these ones, so like, focus on. these
Primary
ones,
and
then
secondary.
we get Primary and secondary kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So the
It's
ones
nice
that
to
are,
not lose track of all the things that are going on.
so can you
In
just
some way,
put it in this category that says secondary goal?
something like that. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking like, how do we format it
Just
to
put
send?
secondary goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boy, I wish I had that kind of control over numbering. All right.
Okay.
That works. We're done.
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, yeah, we can all go through this again and like, we might find little tweaks
Sure.
So,
things, but
So how do you want to word this? Like one version online with reviews and changes, or send it and then merge everything? Because
something like that. Yeah, I don't
I think
know.
it's better
Um,
to work on tracking changes in one online version.
Yeah, I just don't know how we do that with.
Okay, I
this
can help
film,
with
yeah,
that. Yeah,
Unless we made a Google Doc or something, yeah.
I can help with that.
So do you want to send what you have pulled together out to us?
Yeah.
And then we can kind of review it and make
Yeah,
tweaks
that's
and suggestions.
What I
And
was thinking.
I would suggest that when we get back to Dylan about this, we kind of send it to everybody on the SAB, so everybody has a chance to review it.
Mike, how you doing there?
Doing all right.
Okay, you're a tired man, I can tell.
Yeah.
So if you have anything you want to add, you can do it later online. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
You're starting work on Tuesday?
That's right.
Right. So we'll get it to you before then.
That sounds good.
I'm eager to that.
Oh. Isn't it awesome to be off from work?
It's been great. I don't want to go back.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't survive. My middle son and his wife managed after having a couple months off. So
Yeah.
it
I'm
really
sure we'll
does.
be all right.
It's kind of how, I did that every year, having summers off teaching. I get pretty darn used to it by August.
Uh-huh.
Dread
Imagine.
the fall. Back to work.
So how long does Rachel have off? Or does she have to go back to work next week too?
No, she's off through January and then is doing a like a gradual restart.
Good.
Good.
Glad you got that.
Good.
So when was the baby born?
September 2nd.
Oh, wow. So it's,
Yeah, 12 weeks on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
Just start counting by months now,
True, yeah. He's almost 3 months.
Yeah, online you're looking more like a father.
I tried a mustache out for just a little bit.
Oh, no.
It didn't really work for me. But like I gave it a go. Maybe I'll try again, but we'll see.
Right. So,
I would suggest that looking at the agenda, that we are,
I don't have it right now.
the next step is to say what are our go-to tasks for each of us, and I'm not sure that we have any of those defined right now from the work that we've done tonight. What is the right term for what I'm talking about? Come on, you guys.
Like,
Action item.
like,
Thank you, action item.
Mhm.
I just pressed all the lingo so well.
Right.
So you're gonna continue with the school and I'm with that. I'm with you on that. So
Okay,
if there's
thank
a
you.
part that you want, that you can't do because you're in the middle of something,
Yeah.
talk to me and I'll do it.
okay, sure.
Okay?
I'll
So-
wait for the teachers. I'm gonna do follow-up.
And to keep
see-
my name on it and so they know I'm involved. That's fine.
Correct.
Okay? Because I like high
And-
schools.
Yeah, and I'll set up the meeting when they get, they confirm
Mhm.
with the Oregon Department of Forestry, see if they still
All right.
open to that, and
You're-
I'm gonna just check,
That's your action item, right? And
And I'll
I'm gonna check if
figure out
they're,
who wants to apply for a level 2 charger. And
that'd be great. Are you comfortable just doing that yourself?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I'll just.
I thought about, I mean, I did talk to some folks at Market of Choice, but the manager was hard to find. They didn't know. They said they're gonna have to talk to the building owner for that. Who is it? They didn't know. So I have to work
Yeah,
on
I'm a
that.
market of choice.
But
Being in there.
it's not in the blue area, so it doesn't matter anyway anymore.
yeah,
Okay.
we need a lobbyist.
It's usually not the store, it's the landlord who owns the shopping center,
Right,
who's in
Yeah,
control of that.
yeah.
that's gonna be my guess.
But it's the wrong, but it's not, it's not in the blue area defined by PGE, so
Yeah.
moot point, yeah. So great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then Lou, as I recall, you had said that you were going to talk with the folks at Walmart about the Electrify America program?
Yeah, I basically got a call in, which I haven't gotten a response. Probably should call them again.
Okay. So if you want to stay with that, that would be great.
Okay,
And then I will continue researching the green funding,
If you will,
green bonds,
yeah.
and then I'll report back at our January meeting about that.
Something I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not thinking of? Well, I will continue to talk to this young person from the Facebook sustainability group. And
So you're pretty folks.
so that's an action item for me, and you're gonna talk to a different person for becoming a member.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 2 action items.
Yeah.
Okay, and Rob, you have one? No,
And I'll just
okay,
see what I learned from the showers.
yeah, so that's great. They sound like good folks. All right, we have action items.
Yeah.
I think even though it's early,
The other action
No,
item
it's
is
not.
to finish the draft, like finish the.
yeah, that's a
the-
group, one, you bet. And we
Um,
need to do that, I think, before,
Send the last version.
can we do that by Wednesday before Thanksgiving?
What's this?
This document that we worked on tonight?
Just finish.
Okay, well,
I just sent it to everyone.
okay,
Good.
Yep.
So, action item done.
So-
okay.
But we have until
Alright.
the end of December to send it.
I know, but I
It would be nice to be done.
I want to get it done by the end of November.
Sounds great
Is
to
that
me.
possible for everybody, or
Yeah,
is that
sure.
pushing too hard?
No, I think so.
Okay,
You're pushing too hard.
So basically get all of our responses back to Dylan before
and I'm
Thanksgiving.
gonna say, if you don't respond
Yeah.
before Thanksgiving, or I was
No,
gonna say
I
end of
think one
November.
person has to send the final.
I've got to sign off, everybody. Thank you.
Okay,
Hi, Mike. Thank you.
good
Bye.
night, Mike.
night,
Good night, Leo.
Good night, Lou.
Good night.
Leo, or
it's
which way
both,
is it?
both.
Oh, okay.
Lou.
Why did this go up as Leo there?
Officially,
Lou.
I'm Leo. My friends call me Lou. Feel free to call me either one.
Thank you. All right. Um.
Right.
So I
So,
did not try to keep minutes with regard to everything you were doing on that form. So I'll just
The
basically
minute
say,
can be,
minute will be that revised.
right,
worked
yeah,
on the
we
annual report
worked on
together.
that. That makes it
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
just about an hour and a half easier for you.
Yes.
And I just want to say, if you haven't responded by November 30, you're not responding.
Okay.
Be quiet.
all left, so I think we're alone. Okay.
Good.
All right,
Good.
and it adjourned at 7:26.
4 minutes.